wee. I found. Oh, okay, loaded. I found my favorite flare now. Asshole poo mode got to be one of my favorites now. Sometimes, I don't mind the not the asshole ones, but there reaches a certain point where it's like, okay, I get it. There's a lot of them where it's like, of course you're not the bad guy here. But that last one, that last one, man, that had this flare, whew, I hated that guy. We need more of that. Am I the asshole for not declining or signing over my portion of my ex-BF's life insurance payout to his mom? I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that you use two here as well with the two O's, that's pissing me off immediately. I'm going to go ahead and say you're the asshole just based on reading this right here. I'm joking, but what do you mean not declining or signing over my portion of my ex-BF's life insurance payout to his mom? I recently learned that my ex-BF passed away of cancer in March. His mom called me last week to inform me of his passing and to inform me that myself and her are listed as beneficiaries on his life insurance from his employer. She instantly tells me that she doesn't know why he never changed it, but I can decline or sign the check over to her once I receive it. Instantly, I'm in shock. He's gone, and he left me on there? Why? I went back and forth wondering if this was on purpose or accidental. It had been years, approximately 6, since we mutually civilly split up. I was informed he had a new GF that lived with him, and he has 2 kids from a previous relationship that threw a wrench into things more. Is there a reason she never got put on? Was this all just a big mistake? Today has been 1 week, and this has been very hard, especially since his mom has been terrorizing me all week trying to get me to agree to give her this money. She has said the most hurtful things and has sent me the most disrespectful photos and video of her son in his last moments. As of right now, I haven't even gotten in touch with the insurance company. I have no idea how much this is or if I need lawyers to help at this point. Well, today is the day I woke up knowing 100% I'm keeping this money, and I'm not going to feel bad at all for helping my family with a gift my ex left for me. Unfortunately, part of me still wonders if it's the right thing to do by my ex, and if these were his wishes in the end. A little info to add. You're pissing me off with the twos. My home burnt to the ground. Whew. 3 years ago, July 20th, and October 1st, 2 years ago, my mom passed from cancer as well. It has been a long, hard few years, and this money would literally buy myself a new bra for the first time in 3 years. My little clan could really use this money, and I think my ex knew that. I don't think your ex knew shit about you. I think he just kind of forgot. I think he just kind of forgot. He didn't know that he was just going to randomly die. He passed away of cancer. He's probably busy battling cancer. I don't know, man. I feel like some people probably get their wills written at a certain point and then they forget. I've seen that happen a fair amount of times, more than you would think it would happen. You're the asshole. You clearly were not meant to be the beneficiary. This is obviously an oversight since you stated yourself that you had not spoken to him in ages and broke up 6 years ago. Yeah, it'd kind of be crazy if he messaged you like, hey, I heard your mom died of cancer. Hey, heard your house burnt down or whatever. Then I would think like, maybe he secretly cared about me this entire time. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine like an ex's mom calling me and being like, hey, she had you on her life insurance policy. You guys haven't dated in 7 years. Can you sign this over to me? I'd be like, I mean, yeah. We haven't talked in 7 years. Whatever I got to do. It's not my money. I don't know. But we're all different. People don't always update these things like they should, and he may have forgotten that it existed. You should sign over the money to his mother, and his current partner should receive a portion, especially since they live together, and I'm sure she will have unexpected bills that she will now have to cover on her own. Yeah, that makes the most... That's kind of why the life insurance policies exist, usually. It's usually like he's passing it on to his mom, but also at the same time to the person that he's currently dating or married to. Usually it's like if I die, I want you to be taken care of. But, actually... The real reason why you do it is so that your mom can receive half, and the other half doesn't go to your current girlfriend or wife. It actually goes to the woman that you broke up with 6 years ago. Everyone knows that. It's a little small. It's a little small. Whatever. Update. People keep commenting that you have to update your beneficiaries yearly. This is absolutely not true for all companies and insurance policies. I worked as a state employee for 6 years, and the only time I updated my life insurance beneficiaries was when I got married and requested to do so. Yeah, I was about to, like, what do you mean you have to update it every year? I've never... I'm sure there are some that make you do that, but I've actually never heard of that specifically. Her ex-husband was set to walk away with over $1 million from her life insurance, but he gave it to my brother. I'm still in awe of the grace he showed after the hurt he'd been caused. My brother's mom left her husband for my dad and later died in a car accident. I mean, that's not even like a breakup. That's just like, I mean, that's not like a cheating breakup. It's just like they left each other. I don't know. Oh man, you're the asshole. I'm shocked by all the not the asshole responses. Legally, you may be entitled to this money, but I have a very hard time believing anyone would leave their ex of 6 years ago on their life insurance on purpose when they have family and a partner with kids. You're a huge asshole for keeping it. I don't know how you're managing to justify this to yourself. So many times these posts aren't not the asshole or you're the asshole, but how well you can justify your actions. A lot of contributors here can't tell the difference between doing the right thing or not. You're the asshole, not the asshole. But I would be getting legal advice before spending a cent of it. Depending on where the world you live, these things can be contested in court. I like how it seems like she's only responded to this one. That's very interesting. I don't know. Yeah, you're the asshole. You know how many people forget all about their employer paid wait, hold on. I don't have any info yet other than I'm a beneficiary, but I do plan on taking free consultation from a lawyer once I get more info because I have no idea how this all works. Thank you for this. Okay. I was just kind of wondering if you were responding to something there. Weren't they an asshole just because they are legally right? You're the asshole. Karma will come for you one day. I was going to read all that, but then I did. Can you believe that? His family and others will figure this out. It can really impact your personal and professional life. I've seen people lose their careers, family, and life over this type of stuff. I would tread very carefully. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. I mean, yeah, you got to give that to the current person that actually just lost a significant other. Especially when this person hasn't talked to you in like 6 years. I mean, legally, I'm sure that there's nothing that the other family can do about it, but that's on you to deal with in your conscience. Like, if I'm in that situation, I'm saying, yeah, sure. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry I'm signing that away. Even if I really didn't like your mom, you know what I mean? I'd be like, give it to the mom and their current partner, the widow now. Not the asshole. Comment deleted by user. This is something I've wondered too. I was told on his medical benefits all these years too. Was I also on his medical benefit? He worked for a very big and professional company. Pretty sure they're worldwide. Thank you. I'll definitely be asking that because if he did have to do that, you're an asshole. Why are you so greedy? I'm poor, but I have too much pride to take advantage of someone just because I dated them years ago. Let's go ahead and see what you got going on here. This is not even a throwaway account, so I should probably be careful. Because you never know when you click on this and then all of a sudden you go to post and it's somebody's butthole. More and more lies. And where are those at? What? What is this about? Oh, and you're wondering about the shift in tone. Here's why. When I first read the post, like most people, I thought you were the devil reincarnate. Then I tried to put myself in your position and realized this girl's probably confused and scared and isn't thinking straight. Maybe I just need to pass things a different way. Then you took everything I said and was like, meh. As I caught you in more and more lies, I started to become more and more jaded. Then I realized that if someone is incapable of understanding literally right away that the life insurance policy money should go to the person's loved ones instead of some selfish jerk they dated 6 years ago, then there's really no hope. This person is clearly just delusional and an awful human being. I mean, I agree. It's wild to think that, like, no, I think he secretly meant to he hasn't talked to me in 6 years. Like, you really got to be an interesting type of person. Wait, what? Honestly, I thought you were this has to be a response to somebody. What? This isn't a response? I thought this was a quote. So here's why myself and other people are having a hard time. Minors can 100% be put as beneficiaries. Your whole premise is that your ex of 6 years ago trusts you to distribute the money over all of his other loved ones. However, if he was paying attention to his life insurance payouts, he would know he could add minors. It takes a lot to think this person didn't even care enough to tell you they have a family or they have a new family and had cancer, but then trust you to know him enough to know how he would want his money distributed. I agree with that as well. If he really did love you so much secretly that he kept you on the life insurance policy for all that time, you would think that he would tell you when he's about to have cancer. Like if I was in that position and like I secretly had this woman that I broke up with 6 years ago, not that I would ever be in this situation because that's insane, but if I secretly had this woman that I was, in love with that I broke up with 6 years ago and I got cancer, I would probably try to reignite that at the very last second. I'd be like, listen, I've kept you on my life insurance policy all this time. I have cancer. Let's get back together. I love you so much. I want to die happy being with the person that I truly love more than anything on the planet. Anyone else on the planet. That's what I would do. But I wouldn't do that because that'd be a really messed up thing to do. I don't think about any of my exes ever. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, And there's no meanness. Like if I saw them in public or whatever, I wouldn't be like, oh, you gross bitch. But I just don't think about them ever. That's the idea. That's why if I did still think about them, I probably wouldn't have broke up with them in the first place. I don't know. It is what it is. Going back to distribution, once again, your whole premise is that if your ex-BF of 6 years ago trusts you over everyone else to distribute his money. However, you stated that you were keeping his money, so we now know you're lying about caring what your ex wants because your justification about keeping the money directly contradicts your decision about what to do with it. Anybody can sue for anything. You can definitely give the money away and it has the same legal recourse, whether it's right away or 2 years later. It seems like you Googled the life insurance 2-year law and just misinterpreted. So in summary, the story is either fake or you're just rage baiting or you're lying about your intentions and trying to justify taking advantage of your ex-BF's death and using it as a cash grab. Either way, this is a horrible look for you and I hope you get help. It's incredibly disturbing whether you're actually taking advantage of a grieving family or just writing fiction about it. Seriously, looking to count. That is funny. Imagine the people that write fake stories on Am I the Asshole all day where they're just like terrible people. What is wrong with you? You're just rage baiting for fun? For karma? For Reddit karma? What's the point? I get Reddit karma all the time. There's many times where I comment some throwaway bullshit and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, just letting you know you got 10,000 likes on that comment. And I'll go, okay, cool. Can I use that to buy a house? Who gives a shit? Who cares? You know? I think I posted I threw up a post. It was a character name in Warframe. They have this randomly generated character name thing, and it was like Butt Diddless, and I was like, ain't no way. I just posted that with the caption, ain't no way, and that got like 2,000 upvotes, you know? It's not hard to get upvotes, man. But you don't get paid for it, so like who gives a shit, you know? None of it matters, you know? Why would you karma farm ever? None of it fucking matters. But whatever. Honestly, I thought you were actually a decent human being looking to show your view and side, but it's clear now that you're here to rage bait and insult me. Why did you throw that exact same thing back at him? He called you. You can't use rage bait. Your mom to this guy. No, your mom. No, your mom. Everyone is open to their view, opinion, belief, but insulting someone is not needed or helpful if you're actually trying to get your point across. I'm surprised you didn't put multiple O's there because you have a really bad problem with understanding two, and two. You know, TWO, TO, and TOO. But it is what it is. I digress. By the way, isn't this Reddit? Where else could I possibly go to get unbiased opinions and advice? A lot of places. Just listen, just because I would like to think that on Am I the Asshole, most people are relatively sound, but not all the time, man. And I don't know if you've ever been to relationship advice, the subreddit relationship advice, r/relationship advice, but dear God, there's plenty of god-awful opinions on there that are not unbiased at all. There's a lot of people that are giving relationship advice that aren't in relationships, but they were in one at one point, and they're very opinionated because they had bad relationships in the past. And their like go-to for everything is, yeah, you got to break up, bro. You got to break up with them, bro. So, you know, why would I lie and waste my time posting here, replying to comments if this was all BS? I don't know, but people do it, so I don't know. Maybe to some that's normal, but to me, that's weird. Also, so confused by people like you. You clearly didn't read much for comments because you're missing like 50% of the info I've shared here and then add some assumptions in there and expect me to still take you seriously, but I'll correct a few things. This is the last time, unless it's a question. Okay, have you never seen a dysfunction family? Have you never seen a dysfunction family? I'm not saying anywhere he trusts me over anyone, and again, if you read my comments, you know I've never had any intentions of keeping all his money for myself, and no, in 2 years, if she hasn't sued, she has 0 legs to stand on in court. I love that you're bringing up court. Like, you bringing up like who can sue and who can't sue really shows me that your heart is in the right place. You get that new bra, sister. If you read any extra info in comments, you know that I've now consulted a lawyer, and that's what I need to do to protect myself. Again, if I was just going to walk away with this money, why would I be wasting my time here? If I didn't care about my ex and was taking advantage, I wouldn't be questioning at all what to do either. I'd be skipping to the bank and keeping my mouth shut. Honestly, might have been smarter than suffering through death threats and suicide suggestions I got here. If anything, I'll need therapy from that and the BS mother sent to me. I may be the asshole for not giving it to his mother, but anyone coming here to attack and insult me. But wait, you said... Again, if I was going to walk away with his money, why would I be wasting my time here? But you still did walk away with his money. At the end, you say that, like, I may be the asshole for not giving it to his mother. I'm confused, Elegant Device 1566. I want to see your most downvoted... What the hell? Oh God, I forgot. I'm so used to you guys using burner accounts that I don't feel like I have to sign, like go through, um, this person's other comments. But like, I really just wanted to find a severely downvoted one. Any advice telling me to hand it over to his mother is useless. I said it once, I'll say it a million times. She won't get a cent. Oh, okay. Gotcha. 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 Wait, weren't these comments from like 5 days ago? Did I sort by month? I guess I did. Oh no, I'm looking at asshole poo mode. I forgot. I can pull something from like a month ago. Um, this is an interesting one. I said it once, I'll say it a million times. She won't get a cent. I want genuine options, advice, or similar stories, not just to be told, give the money back. But you asked if you were an asshole because you asked if you were an asshole for keeping the money. So people told you were and that you should give the money back, and you're like, I didn't ask about. I didn't come here to be told to give the money back. Oh my God. The more I read about you, the more I hate you. God, you suck. Fuck. I'm pretty sure I have the right to set the record straight when someone comments straight up lies. And feel free to link any comments to prove your point here. No one else can't seem to. There's many comments here that I appreciate, but some of the comments are straight out of keyboard warrior boredom and quite literally straight up crazy. Hey, I don't know how to tell you this, elegant device 1566. We're all keyboard warriors here. This is Reddit. This is the internet. That's all we're doing here is being keyboard warriors. If you want to meet up in person, we can. I don't think you want to. You know? You should meet up with the guy's mom and fight to the death. She should be allowed a weapon, though, and you shouldn't be. You're still here commenting, so tell me how your morals and humanity are. Of course, commenting. Every time you leave a comment, morals go down. And please link my contradicting comments. I love to read them. I mean, yeah, you suck. But are we really surprised here? I'm really glad that I'm here right now. I'm really glad that sometimes when I feel real bad, like I feel like I'm a bad person, sometimes I get to read a cool story like this and I get to think, I might be bad, but I'm not Satan. So anyways, you suck. And I don't even know why you posted this because you're not really taking any advice when you talk about, you're asking people if you're the asshole. They told you you're the asshole and you're like, I didn't come here to be told I'm the asshole. So I don't know what you're really doing here. Bye.